Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, guys, gals, non-binary pals, welcome back to Insomnia69. This time for the community connection. I've gone along, I found the entirety of froyotech, including Banny, and we have a bunch of questions that we're going to be asking all of froyotech. And yeah, here they are. I'm going to take a little bit of a backseat at first. Banny has all the questions and has a microphone as well. Can pass it along. Yeah, we should.
All right, cool. Well, first of all, I want to thank all the people that have supported us to come to I-69. This AMA is something that we pledged to do for our supporters. So shout out to everyone that supported us over at the i69.banny.tv. That's where we've got our whole campaign. It's been going, very well. So thanks again to you guys for getting us here. Hopefully you've enjoyed the matches that you've seen from us so far. We're gonna start off with having everyone just introduce themselves and just say what class they play on the team and how they're doing. I'm Banny. I'm the team captain. I play scout on the team, and I'm doing well. We'll pass it this way, and then we'll hit the other couch.
I'm May. I'm the medic for froyotech. Doing fantastic.
I'm Habib, Demoman for Team froyotech. Pretty solid.
I'm Patty. I'm the roamer for froyotech, and I'm feeling great.
I'm Eric. I play scout. I'm alright.
I am Jay. I play pocket soldier.
All right. So for those of you that don't know us, now you know us. We're going to do a quick little lightning round, just go across real fast. Jay, we'll start with you, and then we'll work our way back this way. What is your favorite color?
Black.
Okay.
I like green.
Damn, I like green too.
Blue?
Turquoise.
Blue.
Right. And now, favorite music artist? Patty, then Eric, then Jay, then me.
Supertramp.
Twice.
Is that K-pop?
Yes.
Mine's also K-pop. BTS.
Okay. Coheed and Cambria.
Mostly like underground artists. If I were to pick one, I would say like City Mord.
21 Savage.
That works. Favorite unusual effect? Habib.
The ice one, Frost.
What?
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
I need that one.
I'm a little generic. Probably just smoking.
Yeah, frostbite.
Burning flames.
Mouse flies.
What?
Nebula.
Okay, solid. All right, so now there's a question. Anyone can take this one, but what goes into preparing for a big match? What do you think are the most important steps? How do we make sure that we're ready for the big matches? Anyone want to answer this one? Habib.
It's an aspect of several things, not just the mechanical practice. You got to be warmed up. You got to go into the match mentally sharp, ready to frag out. Like, you cannot lose composure. You cannot go into the match feeling shaky. 100% confidence, ready to clap fools.
True. Another way of saying that, we like to do demo reviews a lot. We'll watch our opponents, try to pick up on their tendencies, and then watch ourselves try to pick up on our mistakes and try to eliminate those. But that's what we've been doing a lot lately, is a lot of demo reviewing. It's helped us a lot to kind of get the big picture of what's going wrong and help to just hone in on that and focus on fixing those things. All right. Oh, you want to add in?
Mostly a lot of mental preparation. Medic especially is a class where there's a lot of pressure on you pretty much at all times. And if you make one mistake, then it can pretty much all come crumbling down for your team. So mostly just mental preparation and mechanics for me.
Yeah. So for you, May, someone actually asked, what is a underrated medic tip? You're talking about how medic has its own sort of preparations. Anything else that you can offer some insight in playing medic at a high level?
Yeah, sure. Probably the one that's the most relevant to my playstyle is quick switching between the metagun and the crossbow. So obviously if you have the crossbow out the whole time, then it's the same firing rate as if you were to switch and then switch back. I think a lot of times it's actually faster to switch and then switch back, but with doing that, you can actually get off like a 20 extra health from the meta beam, and then kind of put that into another arrow. Other than that, just being really good with B-hops. If you are good with B-hopping and you can get scout speed, you can get into a lot of situations that make the enemy team super uncomfortable to try to kill you. So that's pretty much mostly it.
Cool. All right, next question. I should mention, by the way, these questions were submitted by our fans over in the froyotech Discord and also on Twitter. So if you submitted a question, we appreciate it. Thank you. So someone's asking us about the RGL LAN that we just wrapped up a few weeks ago. And maybe we get someone over there to answer about this, Eric or Jay, since you were there. What did we learn from those matches against G6 at RGL LAN? What was our big takeaway from that? Anything that we, brought forward here as well?
I said this before in Boston Land. The only difference was we just chatted up.
Chatted up?
Our mid sucked. We demo reviewed, and yeah, we fixed it. That's
Yeah.
pretty much it.
Okay. And we're still trying to be Chad this event right now? Would you say we're being Chad right now?
I'm playing like a pussy, not gonna lie. I'm playing for my KD, no cap. I'm not trying to go.
I've got a
fucking
pretty good
even again.
KD too. No? Okay. Can't follow that. All right. This is for anyone, if you want to take this one. Anyone got any interesting hobbies outside of TF2? Eric?
Yeah, I play Animal Crossing. I dabbled in some crocheting, some
Really?
knitting.
What have you made?
I made a scarf, but it was uneven. I made a beanie for my mom, and she said it was too small.
You're learning.
Let's see what else. Let's see what else did we do. I watch anime.
What the?
Jay, hobbies?
Dude, how am I supposed to top that? Video editing and working out.
Yeah. Those are good.
Music production and anime as well.
You made any bangers lately?
No, I got some whips though. Some WIPs, works in progress.
Oh yeah, cool. Well, I also like to play guitar. Any hobbies you guys want to share?
Skating. I play bass, and the area I live in the U.S. is kind of very central to a lot of other places, so I like going on road trips quite a lot.
I'm definitely gonna top Jay. Definitely gonna say I love exercising, working out. It's a big hobby of mine. Patty, same thing, man. When we collabing on the FL Studio, homie, music production, big beats. You know what I'm saying?
Let's get it done after this
yes,
LAN, bro.
sir. Yes, sir.
Let's get
I
you
also
on the
like
track.
to enjoy my greens, my vegetables, my kale, and my broccoli. Very important for the health.
Seems we have a fairly musical team. A collab could be cool. I mean, one of our top milestones is to do like a froyotech rap, and maybe we can come up with like an original track to spit fire on. Yeah.
We gotta make that happen. We're pretty close to that. We're pretty close to that milestone. If you guys want to donate to our fundraiser.
Yes, indeed. You can donate directly, or it's i69.bandy.tv. We also are accepting keys, and we're selling merch like these jerseys and that nice T-shirt. You can grab one for yourself. Support the team. We do appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Anyone have a pregame ritual you want to share? You got one? May's got one.
Zoning out to music, pretty much just like resetting yourself mentally, more or less. And I do a lot of like jumping and soldier gameplay to warm up for medic.
My pregame ritual, definitely warming up the mechis. That broccoli.
Okay. You guys got any?
I mean, I just jam out to frag video music, and then I pretend that I'm gonna be in one after.
Yeah. I think I used to have something like this back when I was like starting out, but nowadays just kind of rely on the muscle memory. As long as I warm up, it's not really a ritual, Pretty straightforward for me.
Yeah, I don't have a ritual. I just sit there. Like I'm not even touching my keyboard and mouse. I just sit there.
You just
I
stare?
sit there. Yeah, pretty much. Like
Sit and stare, play AFK Arena.
oh yeah. I'm nasty at that game.
He's top
really good.
5% in the world.
Really good AFK arena player.
That's
Top 5 region 63.
My pregame ritual, I just have to stay clean, wash my hands, got a shower that day,
That's important.
and play StarCraft.
Oh, yeah. All right. Who do we think is the best dancer on the team?
Me.
You?
I might bust a move right now.
Can
No,
you?
no, no. Nah, fuck that.
Are you actually a dancer?
No, but like at my college, we had culture shows, and I dabbled here and there.
Really? What style of dance?
Asian.
Asian dance?
Yeah.
Patty, you do some Asian dance, right?
Nothing weeby though.
That's for later. He's
Cultural.
saving a special
Cultural
dance.
dances.
Cultural?
Yeah.
I'm so intrigued. I need to see one.
Maybe
can't teach
if
the
we
community,
win.
like,
If we
this
win,
has to
I'll
go.
bust the move on stage.
I feel like I could see you being like a break dancer, though.
I got some moves. I got
Okay.
some moves. I got some moves. Maybe after we win.
Okay.
I gotta have a dance battle with Eric because he's claiming #1 right now.
We should do it.
We
All right. We were asked about different team formation strategies. For example, when would you run like a 4-2 split, 5-1 split, 6-man, these sorts of strategies in TF2? Any thoughts? 6-man through kitchen. Habib?
Just 6-man through kitchen, 6-man through sewer, 6-man through IT, PC. I don't know, y'all call it PC. 6-man through flowers, mate. Yeah.
I'd say
I think it definitely depends on the situation. Like, if you have a pick, then you can definitely be way more willing to like leave your flank open and do like a 5-1 split. But if it's 6-man up on the other team, a lot of times you're better off running 2 on the flank.
Yeah. Yeah, it's situational, If you're worried about like losing someone randomly, a lot of times you just want to blob up. That's the Habib style, the 6-man. But if you're pushing into a whole team that's all set up, it's very good to have like all your fronts covered, because they could shove your flank, so you want to make sure your flank is a lot of times together. But one of my favorites is sort of the 3-3 split. So maybe Jay, maybe you can talk about when do you play the flank a little more often as like a pocket?
When Patty and Eric needs my help.
Yeah. Yeah, I do a little bit of that too, like kind of rotating around. So it's useful to have like your pocket, maybe your combo scout ready to move around and reinforce where needed. So any thoughts on it, Patty? You prefer you like to be the 5-1 split, the lone man on the flank? How do you feel about that?
5-1 is if you want to watch me die on the flank.
Yeah? That's
I like
when
having-
Patty's screaming, "They're rolling!"
Help! I'm being rushed.
Yeah.
Their whole team, their
Yeah.
medic, everybody.
Yeah.
But it's actually just one guy. I just want help. I don't want to die.
All right. We can go around here. Again, what place in the world that you've never been to would you love to travel to? Habib, you start.
Australia. Probably Southeast Asia or Japan.
Damn, you guys are saying 2 that are on my list. I think I might lean more towards Australia at the moment, because I don't want to be called a weeb, but I'd love to travel. A lot of times I want to travel places that have really good food, though. So that's why Japan is so tempting. That ramen, oh,
London was pretty high on my list, but now here we are.
true.
Yeah, probably Japan as well, or like Denmark, something like that. Yeah.
Come to Copenhagen. See you at.
I'll say Iceland. I'll never go to Australia because like those bugs, those snakes.
Yeah, they got
those
that
everything.
wildlife.
But everyone's just chill over there apparently.
I would go for Australia.
Yeah,
Yeah. And Amsterdam.
cool. You got it.
You heard it first here. International Australian LAN. Make it happen.
Yeah, I know they run lands down there, but we've just never quite had the chance to go, I guess. But maybe someday. I'd be happy to. All right, so let's do a little bit of imagining. If we were in an alternate timeline, if you weren't here or you weren't a TF2 player, where do you think you would be in your life right now?
Probably on Navi. CSGO.
I'd probably just be chilling at home, mostly collecting resources, funds, and just chilling, living it up, basically.
If I was never a TF2 player, I don't know. I feel like I would be like a math teacher or something. That was the path I was going down, something like that. An engineer. I don't know. But I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, if I was never a TF2 player, I probably would have joined Navi with Habib. So
I'd probably be a 9-to-5 worker, come home miserable. Probably be an alcoholic,
Oh man.
something like that.
I would also join Navi with Habib and Patty.
Wow.
They're Opper.
Would Simple be on the team with you guys? Or yeah, you'd replace
Yeah.
him.
I'd be lurking.
All right. Got a question for Habib. Some Demoman tips. How do you know what to trap? How do you manage your ammo? Things like that. Let's hear it.
So, I mean, other than the fact that I have 5,000 hours of Demoman, with that experience comes the knowledge. You understand the way teams push, especially at the top. We keep playing versus the same people, so you learn the patterns of where they push very often. Communication is everything. You know, I will trap pretty much the doorway that the combo is always coming through, especially if you have Uber advantage. But having a nice little trap off to the flank, next thing you know, just catch 2 people off, maybe 1 person. But those are the little openings that you want to find. For ammo management, you have 12 projectiles, but that just makes it even easier to spew all your whole clip out and go empty. I like to, generally be careful of how much ammo I'm expending. Obviously, sometimes you're just gonna shoot everything out, but being actively conscious to reload, maybe not going below 2 stickies in the clip. Those are like just some basic tips. Go check out my YouTube channel. There's more.
Cool. So a lot of experience. You get that third eye open. Yeah, it helps. I know you, Habib. You're very fast with the reaction time. Is that important for Demoman?
It helps. Not necessary, but it helps. That 150 ms.
Yeah, Habib is probably the fastest on our team in terms of reaction time. We did like a human benchmark thing when we were at Boston, and he was smoking us all. It was pretty insane. I couldn't believe how fast he was in person. Yeah, all that broccoli. All right. Next question. Anyone have a favorite British food? I'll say for me, I like the fish and chips with, all the vinegar and the salt and all that. I think it's pretty good.
I'm not gonna lie. English beans for breakfast kind of slaps.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. Basically, English breakfast.
The beans, I don't get
Yep, English breakfast.
it. Really?
Yeah, English got a damn good breakfast. Let's just say that.
Yeah, our hotel's pretty good with the breakfast.
I don't like beans. So
Any
I have
British
no
food?
answer. What?
Any British food you like?
Give me some options. I don't know any.
Fish and chips.
Fish and chip? Nah.
English breakfast.
What else is there? Yeah, you either like those 2 things or you're kind of out of luck. What else do they even have?
I don't got anything.
We need to explore a little more, I think.
Yeah,
Try
sure.
some-
I like tea. Yeah, is tea?
I think they kind of stole it from somewhere else, but I mean,
I'll say tea.
okay.
Yeah,
I'm with Eric. I say tea.
cool. Okay, here's a question for anyone. What do you guys think are some important keys for reaching the top level of TF2 competition?
Have a circle jerk. Pug. And that's it.
Yeah,
Oh, DM. Have good aim. Yeah. Eventually you'll get picked up.
hopefully.
Yeah, you just want to grind, but yeah, knowing the right people is really important. That's always super duper important.
Yeah.
Be likable. Don't be a weirdo, and people will want to play with you if you got the skills.
Yeah. I think it's important to have a good attitude. A lot of people, when they're climbing the ranks, they get a little cocky maybe. They think they deserve more, but you really got to just stay focused, keep practicing, be humble when you're climbing the ranks. Be willing to look at your gameplay from an objective standpoint and identify your own mistakes. And if you can do that and you stick with it, people will notice. I'm starting to see people that are, coming up the ranks right now. Especially as our team goes forward, we may be bringing in some fresh blood in the future, since we got some temporary members of the team right now that eventually may need to be replaced. But that's what it takes to get to the top. Sometimes I notice people with a good attitude more than anything. There are players that are even right now close to the top of Invite that I wouldn't want to play with, even if their mechanics are good, just because of their attitude and just the way that they, they behave.
Names.
You know who you are. Any other thoughts? What it takes to get to the top?
Especially for medic, resilience and fortitude, willingness to see things from other people's perspectives, and trying to bridge the gap between your perspective and theirs to come to a common ground.
I think, pretty much just what like everyone said. But honestly, it's I think the biggest thing is staying humble. I've noticed a lot of players, man, they've gotten somewhat relatively to the close to the top, but it's their own mindset. Even as he was talking, the attitude, it holds them back, for sure. And even once you get to the top, you gotta know when to chill. That's a huge thing.
I think we have time for one last question here before we send it off.
We're pretty much through this, so I guess the last question. Well, there's one for me. When will I return to Demoman? It's something I've wanted to do for a while, but stay tuned to our playoff match today, and maybe you'll see a little bit of Demoman action. We did as mentioned earlier, we have some fun milestones promised for our supporters. So again, i69.banny.tv, that you can see all the info about our campaign. You can support our team, help unlock more milestones. But one of them is the off-class match. So I think it's going to be me on demo, Habib and Patty Scout, Eric and May Soldier, and Jay Medic. So whoever's lucky enough to face us from the open bracket in the first round of playoffs, that's what you're going to be up against. So that should be fun. But yeah, I guess we got to wrap this up. So thank you once again. And if you have any other last words.
All right, guys, we have to send Froyo away here, because coming up after a little bit of a break, Froyotech are going to be facing up against the #1 EU team, Witness Gaming. We just saw them take down TF2 easy. We're now going to have to represent our boys as they go up against the Americans. Stay tuned, don't go anywhere. This is a big one.